The Alpha Sessions live on Radio Brockley.
Yes, this is the long-awaited Alpha Sessions Live, celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And I'm joined by the O&O. Hello.
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 It's so good to have you guys back.
Thank you for having us.
So glad to be back. It's been too long.
Yeah, it has. Probably about a year,
Yes.
maybe?
A bit more even, maybe. Yeah, about a year maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
time flies.
There you go. I woke up with your song in my head this morning, which was kind of embarrassing, but it's obviously
But
the start of a good day.
And appropriate because
Yeah.
the song's called Saturday Morning, right?
There you go. It's
There
all
you
good. So let's talk firstly about your EP, which is coming up really, really soon.
Has come out.
Has
already.
just come out.
Just
yeah.
come out. There you go.
End of September.
I'm obviously stuck in a time warp.
Yeah,
which is kind of
it's okay.
embarrassing.
We are too.
Is it your first EP?
It is.
It is, yeah.
So how long did it take? How long was that in the making?
It was basically the making all summer.
Yeah, we kind of broke it up into different sessions, recording 1 or 2 songs at a time, and fit it in where we could, because we go up to Liverpool to record.
Oh, wow.
So we would block out, a week here or a week there and go up and knock out some tunes. And we were kind of writing it right before we had to record it and
Yeah.
then putting it all together.
Yeah, we like to put the pressure on ourselves.
So you did the whole thing in 6 weeks?
It was spread out between, I think, April to August. But then every time we went to record, like we do a track in 2.5 days, something like that. Or
Wow.
we did 2 tracks in 3 days, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a total of 4 tracks on the EP. And we thought, sure, it's not a problem to do the summer season of festivals and go out to record and write the songs.
And write the songs.
Ambitious much?
Ambitious, but we wanted to
It
do
made
it.
for
and we did it.
a good busy summer though.
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Truth Comes Out.
Amazing. And where can people get it? Really important.
Yes, anywhere. iTunes, preferably. Spotify, Spotify, Amazon,
Google Play.
Google Play,
Everywhere.
Deezer,
Everywhere.
if you're a Deezerer.
User.
A Deezerer.
A Deezerer.
Cool. And obviously I've heard you play stuff before live in venues and here in the studio, but for people that haven't, how would you describe your music?
We are Americana country.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Some-
the easiest way
that's
to
the
put
easiest
it. Yeah.
We sometimes say somewhere between Fleetwood Mac and the Civil Wars. So
Ooh, I like that.
duo sound, harmonies, not quite as dark as
Civil
the
Wars.
Civil Wars, but
A little bit happy.
somewhere on the spectrum.
Okay, cool. Should we start with the first song? Is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. What are you going to play?
So we're going to play the first track from our EP, which is titled Truth Comes Out.
Cool.
Oh, the truth comes out. The deck is loaded like a smoking 45, abandoned on the roadside. Build this house of cards. Now the aces hit truth comes out, and I'm not sorry. Don't tell me you love me. You've already played that card. People that are shadows, whispering in the dark, stone cold in the daylight. Oh, when the truth comes out, when the truth comes out.
So what's that song about?
Oh.
The truth?
We're just saying we weren't dark, but
Yeah. Well, actually, the song was inspired initially from a guitar riff.
Okay.
We saw a video of the producer we work with in Liverpool posted a video of him playing a guitar through this tape machine.
it's an old reel-to-reel tape recorder.
Yeah.
But there's this little speaker in the side of it, and when you plug into it and use that speaker, it just sounds nasty. It's just like so growly and distorted.
Yeah.
And we thought, wow, that is such a cool sound. We have to use that.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't let us use his riff, but we wrote a different song around.
So we're like,
that
okay, we'll
sound.
just write a different riff. Yeah. And so Obadiah had this riff, and he had this idea for the chords, and he had the idea for the lyric to be "Truth comes out." Like he just had this kind of.
Right. So we were like, truth comes out. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? And it was actually kind of inspired by recent scandals that were unfolding in the media about, in politics and all this stuff, just like all this stuff about people being lied to or all these scandals. So we were just kind of inspired by that idea of finding out that something has been happening behind your back.
The scandals are good for some things then.
Yes.
I guess so.
For inspiring music, yeah.
So you guys, if you listen live, and we were listening to you warm up before this started as well, when you sing together and you play together, you're so tight and in sync. Like, how long have you been playing together, and did it take a while to get to that point?
It's still taking. We're still not there.
You definitely are, but never mind.
Thank you. It's very nice to hear that, when people say that from the outside perspective. But obviously for us, we're always striving to make that better, to be tighter, and to be more in harmony.
But we do perform together, 5-6 nights a week.
Yes.
So
we've been singing together for about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get sick of each other?
Yes. No hesitation.
There you have it, folks.
I mean, it's just the truth. I would be lying if,
The truth comes out. Right here on Radio Brockley.
Yeah. We're not married, but I'm sure any married couple will tell you. I mean, you can tell me. Sometimes you get sick of each other.
Well, I'm not going to say a word.
You're not gonna admit to it.
So obviously we've just had the quick summer object change, and you guys have gigged loads. Have you got any favourite summer gigs from the last summer?
Oh, many. We did some awesome festivals this summer. We played the first year of Black Deer Festival in Kent, which is a new Americana festival, which was fantastic. And I think I just saw that they won an award or something for it, or they're nominated for an award. That was really, really fun.
Another favorite of mine was Buckle and Boots up near Manchester.
That's such a great name for a festival.
Yes, and it's such a lovely festival. It's relatively small. It's only a few thousand, and it's just a nice family vibe. And it's been going for a while. It's very kind of respected in the country music genre.
Wow.
It's been very welcoming and nice, yeah.
Cool. Have you got any gigs coming up that we can come down to?
Yes. We do, in fact, have 2 dates in London. In November, and they're actually one night after the other, so you can come to both.
So if you're really hardcore, do both.
If you're really keen. So we've got the 14th of November at the Cole House near Finsbury Park, Manor House.
I'll stop you there because you have them backwards.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you say it.
Yeah.
This is live, guys.
No room for mistakes.
That's cool.
November 14th, which is a Wednesday, I believe. We're playing at the Slaughtered Lamb.
Yeah.
Yes. And then on the 15th, we're playing at the Cole House near Finsbury Park. That's a Thursday. Yeah. Cool. And at the Slaughtered Lamb, we're supporting Jake Morrell.
Oh, wow.
So we're excited for that. He's a really
How
good
did that come about?
It's actually part of London Roots Festival.
Okay.
So he's performing, and we got us to do a support slot, and we love him. We saw him playing at
great.
C2C. Yeah. So.
Awesome. So obviously playing live loads. Is there one favourite song that you love playing live?
Of ours or?
Yeah.
Of ours.
Or is it kind of like choosing children?
Well, we don't have any children, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I do like playing Truth Comes Out right now. That's
Yeah.
kind of a favorite. It's always kind of the most recent things
That you're
you
more
like
excited
playing.
to play. Yeah. But I do like playing Traveling as well.
Okay. And is there one that people always ask for and you're like, oh, for goodness sakes, not this one again?
Well, we're not that famous yet.
Well, there are two people that always ask for Born in the 60s every time they come and see us.
Oh, yeah. Who are they?
No,
Should we do another live track on that note?
Yes.
yes.
This is the final track of the EP.
Cool.
It's a bit of a ballad. Been at it for years, rolling this rock up the hill. Weary and worn, think it's too heavy alone, and the years they do show under your eyes, still shining with hope, and you wonder why. Will it ever be good enough? Feeling out the high and the low. Maybe it's foolish, but I'm going strong. Another day, another song. Another day, another song. I'm rolling on. The sun through the stars, making a way around the sky. You ask her to rest, she's already saddled and riding out west, and the light of your strength wanes in the night. Still there's a sense you can't deny. Will it ever be good enough? Feeling out the high and the low. Maybe it's foolish, but I'm going strong. Another day, another song. Another day, another song. I'm rolling on. And the rain turns the path to a perilous climb. The time may be near, but it's nowhere in sight. Will it ever be good enough? Feeling out the high and the lows. Maybe it's foolish, but I'm going strong. Another day, another song, another day, another song. I'm rolling on. I'm rolling on. I'm rolling on.
So last time you guys were down, we chatted briefly about songwriting workshops. And it always baffles me because we have quite a few artists in the studio, and I think, to my knowledge, you're the only ones that do this online, which is amazing, I think. How did all of that come about, and where can people find them?
Well, you can head over to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
youtube.com/O&O duo. Yeah, we got the idea first to do harmony tutorials, because it's something that we really enjoy doing, singing in harmony and exploring. And we were trying to think, people say like, oh, wow, like it's, how do you do that? And so we were just thinking, if we can break it down into a few easy steps to try and like kind of demystify what singing in harmony is, then that'd be cool. And it seems like people wanted to know that information because we've had, several
Quite
100,000 hits on those, and
Only a few.
and since then we've done a few other ones about harmony and about songwriting as well. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's because a lot of people come up to us at gigs and say, how do you do this? Or, oh, I could never write a song. I could never sing. And we think that everyone can try, at least, especially writing a song. I think it's such a human thing to write, to get our emotions out in some way. And in our society, like, singing is kind of has become like a limited thing to only, people who are gifted enough or whatever. But it's really such an innate human thing to get the sound out. And so we just wanted to try and break it down, something easy and simple that anyone can understand.
And it's something that Orian's done actually since we met, is learn to sing in harmony.
Yeah, I was always just singing the melody, and I never really, I was one of those people that were like, I could never sing in harmony. And I tried, and it was very hard at first, and it took a lot of patience on his behalf and on mine. And so now I love it, and I couldn't even do it, and I was already like 22 or something like that.
So here's the proof, folks.
So that's kind of an old age to start singing in harmony, but here's the proof, you can do it.
Is it not kind of like giving away your secrets?
Not at all.
It's not our secrets anyway. Yeah, not at all.
Cool. And in terms of you guys as people, I mean, Orion, you're from Israel.
Yes.
And Obadiah, you're from Colorado.
Yes.
You guys get time to travel back and forth both countries and cities. Do you guys get time to check out the music scenes there too, or?
That's a good question, actually. We usually go to Colorado once a year for Christmas, and there's actually a really good venue in Aspen where I'm from called the Belly Up, and like it's a tiny little venue, but tons of good acts come through. Last time we were there, we saw America, the band from the 70s play.
Very cool.
On this tiny little stage. So, yeah, I mean, there are definitely music scenes in both places.
Yeah. I think the thing with us is when we go home, we switch to holiday mode.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're kind of like, we don't want to hear music. We don't want to sing music.
Wow, you don't want to hear music.
I
Must be some holiday.
Yeah. You just kind of want to completely, zone out, forget about everything. But it's a good idea, actually. I haven't been actively checking out the music scene in Israel for a while, and there's some really interesting things going on. So it would be cool to try. We haven't actually ever played a show in Israel, too. That's a thing I look forward to doing.
You definitely should max out on that opportunity.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Do you have any pre-show rituals that you guys have to do?
We do. I think it kind of changes. I used to have a thing where to eat a banana every time before an
That's
hour.
Really random.
Yeah, I think I saw somewhere that it's the potassium is good for adrenaline, so to kind of lower adrenaline levels. I don't know if it really works.
I don't like bananas, so
yeah, he doesn't
I am not having any of that.
Well, we always do a vocal warm-up
before.
So that's definitely a ritual. Try to take some deep breaths.
And if you could play a dream gig and your rider was extensive, as large as this world, what could it be? What would you have on that rider?
Lots
Could be
of
anything you want.
water. Bananas, obviously.
We're like the most boring people.
Yeah.
We go to gigs and get asked if we want something to drink, and we just say, "Can we have some water,
Can
please?"
we have some room temperature water, please? That's the most exciting drink we have. Are you talking like food or?
I'm talking anything. Like,
Oh.
I mean, we've had
Wow.
all sorts of answers. I mean, last time we asked this question, I was told that they wanted a goat.
To be honest, it would
Not
be
gonna
so.
ask about that one.
It would be really handy to have like a vocal coach, wouldn't it, to do your warm ups with, just before the show, because it's kind of like a nice thing.
You gotta think bigger.
Okay, wait, I'm thinking a masseuse, I would say.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Get a
pretty good. That's
massage
pretty
right
good.
before you go on stage.
Wow.
I recently read Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac's
Of course you did.
autobiography. Yeah, well,
We'll get to that in a
guilty.
minute.
And he was talking about the extravagance of the 70s, when they went on tour and they would like fly in and each one would have a limousine. Each of the 5 members of the band would have a limousine, and then they'd go to the hotel, and every hotel, Stevie Nicks had to have the room painted white and had to have a grand piano like lifted in through the window.
Whoa.
And I think that sounds pretty good.
That's what you want on your
That's what I
radio.
want.
Hopefully you guys won't get to the point where you have to have a limousine each.
Yeah, no,
That would
that's
be
right,
quite
yeah.
sad if we were each traveling in our own limousine.
I want to talk about 2 things really. But before we get to that, we've just had a question in. Who is the organizer of the duo?
The organizer. Oh, good question.
This is Facebook Living, by the way, guys.
right.
Hello, Facebook.
Hello, Facebook. We do everything together, pretty much. Orion is very good at being the organizer, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's good when you have 2 people because you can really split it's so hard being an independent artist. When I see solo artists, I really appreciate because there's so much to it, the mental difficulty and then the organizational skills that you have to have. And then you also want to keep your creativity. So it's so many different hats that you have to wear as an artist. So I think it's good when we have both of us, we can kind of split the duties between us.
Wow,
Yeah,
such a
so-
diplomatic
Yeah.
answer.
But I am very organized, I'll say that.
Are you saying she's bossy over there?
No. Not
You
at
can
all.
say that. But I do have a to-do list.
Okay, cool.
Constantly going. And I recently learned how to share the to-do list from my phone with him.
Ooh,
So
you can
now
show
I'm
me that
like,
afterwards.
So now I
have
have
you
no
seen
excuse.
the list?
I have no excuse.
Yeah. So I've just friendly reminder every day. Have you checked the list? Just to see what we
You haven't
do
ticked
together.
anything off today.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your love for Fleetwood Mac. This is live radio. I was doing some nosing around online, and you guys did an awesome cover of a great Fleetwood Mac track. Where Orion, you look the same, but Obadiah, you look very different.
Does it?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
so.
Oh, Did
I
you still
don't want to
have
know.
Yeah,
you had. What? Does he have long hair in that
yeah,
one?
really
Oh.
long hair. I was like, ooh.
Longer. Well, yeah, it's a little embarrassing, but my my hair has gone through a lot of different phases. When we
I think
first
it's
met,
great.
I had hair down to below my shoulders.
Oh wow.
So it just keeps getting shorter. I don't. Hopefully this is the
Shortest.
The shortest it's gonna get.
The question wasn't about your hair. I was going to get to
Yeah.
another one.
All right.
Which was like, where did the love for Fleetwood Mac come from, and why have you guys decided to, and what inspired you to do all those covers?
They're just great,
Which
aren't
is
they?
great. I mean, Rumors is such an iconic album.
Yeah.
We do love Buckingham Nicks, the singing and harmony. They were inspired by the Everly Brothers as well in the style of harmony, especially in I Don't Want to Know, that song. So we love the Everly Brothers and that kind of style of singing in close harmony. So that inspired us to cover that song. And they're just cool,
Yeah.
Everyone
They are.
wants to be Stevie Nicks. Everyone wants to be Lindsey Buckingham.
I just saw a list of the top
Best-selling
albums of all time in the UK, and that's number 6, Rumors. So it's
What's number 1?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles.
Wow, you must love that, because they're
I
another
do.
band.
They
that-
are
Victory
they
for
are
him.
Is that you going, I told you so? Wait, did you make this chart?
I did. Yeah, that's
Another cover that I saw online, and I have to say I looked twice because I was a bit like, what?
Okay.
Before I pressed play was the mashup of the Heim track and the Who. That's a really random combination that I would never have thought to put together. What made you think of putting that together?
We do like Heim. They are very influenced by Fleetwood Mac.
Great,
All their drum beats are like totally Fleetwood Mac and bass lines. So, but what was that? It was just that the key was
No, well, we
similar
were
or
thinking
something?
of doing a cover of the Heim track.
Yeah.
And then we were playing it. It's like, bam, bam, bam. It's like,
Yeah, that
this
sounds
is
like
the Who.
Yeah.
So then we were like, oh.
We like to point out when people rip off other other songs.
Heim, we're keeping you accountable. Holding you accountable.
Are you tempted to do any other mashups?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that we play, a lot of gigs everywhere. We play covers in hotels and weddings and all this stuff for our work. So now the recent one we have added is Havana.
Ooh.
Meshed with Smooth by Santana, because that's like total ripoff.
Oh my gosh, you have to record that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that one, that's again, pointing out the obvious ripoff. But the songs gel together well, and he gets to play a bit of Santana, so that's good.
That's great. We've talked about when we can next see you. But if we want to find out more about you guys, check out your music, let's do one final plug.
Yes.
Great.
So you can find us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at O&O Duo.
And our name is O, but all handles are O-A-N-D-O.
Duo. On YouTube, O&O Duo. You can find our music videos. We released a music video for one of the songs from the EP, which is called Tears in the Rain. And you can find us on Spotify,
And we have
iTunes.
a website.
Yeah, we have a website, onoduo.com. And we recently started offering merch on our website. It's the first merch. Yeah, so we have T-shirts and we have a cute tote bag.
Okay, we're going to chat about that later.
Yeah.
The truth is, I could sit and chat to you guys all day, but I've got a producer on the other side of the glass going, come on, finish up now. So thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
It's
us.
been an absolute pleasure. And we're going to end with a final song, if that's
All right.
okay.
Quick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
a short song, yeah.
No, it's cool. Take your time. It's all good.
This is Saturday morning for Saturday afternoon.
Saturday morning, I'm leaving you. Every time I felt the pain, I didn't know just what to do. Now it's clear as morning. Throw my clothes into a bag, leave you lying on the bed. Careful not to wake you, it's too early for goodbye. Ooh, darling, the seasons change. Can't hide from the wind when it's blowing in your face. Saturday morning, no more feeling blue. I tried my best at loving you, but sometimes love's as hard to hold as smoke in a bottle. Leaving you the broken words, the crying and the laughter. When I step out this door, there'll be no more than a memory. Ooh, darling, love's walking away. You can try to catch it, but it isn't yours to keep. We roll till the sunset, where the colors fade. Can't run from the truth when it's staring in your face. Staring in your face. Saturday morning, I'm leaving you. Every time I feel